run by the Revolutionary Guards, who've taken over the society in a military coup, and then those who ran the coup that repressed the Iranians also happen to be the people who are in possession of the secret nuclear program. So we have the enemy in plain view. You don't get the impression that Mr. Obama quite gets this kind of thing.
Yeah, and I was kind of disappointed. I got to tell you, one of the things I was hoping for would be better theater when the Iranian Islamists were cracking down on their own citizens. Our president reacted like Gerald Ford, kind of sat back and, well, there's something going on over there. Whoa, come on! There's an opportunity to rise up, to speak out, to put your principles in play, to at least make good theater.
I was very hurt when I saw those young Iranians braving a really vicious regime in the street with placards saying things to the effect of "Obama, where are you?"
Exactly.
Or "You're either with them or you're with us." It ought not to be in doubt in the mind of anyone in that position in Iran, or any other country, where the United States would be standing.
I'm in doubt. I think right now this president would rather cut a deal with the thug regime than take a risk by standing up for individual liberty.
Yes, but there's a wonderful thing about regimes like that. As with Saddam Hussein, they make it impossible to have compromise with them.
Have you seen the headline, Ahmadinejad, Iran to deliver telling blow to global powers on February 11th? That's the new headline this morning. I'm trying to figure out what that would...
No, but I mean, again, he's absolutely wonderful. He's the gift that keeps on giving.
Well, it is also...
He's a real collector's item in the sort of what Saul Bellow once said a phrase, the goons rodeo.
Yeah.
In any goons rodeo, I think Ahmadinejad would be a prize exhibit.
Ahmed Wackajab is my favorite world leader for comedy until,
of
course,
terrible,
he gets...
But we shouldn't really joke because...
Exactly.
The Persian civilization and its language have given us tremendous literature and poetry. They gave us chess and polo and backgammon and the wines of Shiraz and the poetry of Omar Khayyam and Hafez. And this wonderful civilization is being crushed and trampled underfoot by some scrofulous, bloody taxi driver.
Is there a...
who happens to have access now to nuclear weapons, which are all constructed on resources stolen from his people and pointed at Sunni Arab states as well as Israel and eventually ourselves and our European allies. You can just watch it happening.
And we are not acting, we are not leading, and that's why I can't believe that you don't regret that vote for Barack Obama.
No, do you seriously think that if you read anything about McCain and Palin in that book or any other account of the campaign, that you'd want them at the helm of affairs now? One of them is not too tightly wrapped, and the other's not wrapped at all.
I would take President Palin over Barack Obama right now any day of the week.
I can't believe you're serious.
I'll give you one example. $878 billion blown, $777 billion blown on a screwulous package that Sarah Palin never would have enacted. We'd still be up $800 billion right now. There's just one right off the top of my head. Number two, she wouldn't be trying KSM in New York City. She'd have him down in Gitmo, and he'd be close to dead by now. There's two. Boom. I win.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't? Okay, I felt pretty good about that.
That would mean that the first thing, the economy remained where it was without a spending package.
No,
it would be in the hands of the bonus class who'd sold us all down the river, and so that's not even comparing apples with oranges, Michael.
I'm telling you, if every business knew that they didn't have Obamacare.
As for Guantanamo, I don't know if you've ever bothered. One of those has been down there, but my objection to it is that we let the prisoners run the joint.
Right.
I think it should have been closed a long time ago, and people should have been tried and put in supermax prisons. But I've never thought. I'm surprised anyone ever did think that the downtown Manhattan plan would fly.
Yeah, well, our president, super smart president. One last question for you, totally off topic, but February 11th, the day that Ahmed Wackajab says is going to be a major day. Coincidentally, the day Scott Brown is sworn in as a Republican senator from Massachusetts. What was your reaction when you heard that Ted Kennedy's place had been taken by a Republican?
I didn't think it was not going to happen. It seemed to me almost certain to happen.
Really?
Yeah. Whoever I can't even remember the name.
Martha Coakley.
Yeah, well, there you go. She seemed determined to lose, and after all, thanks to Governor Romney, most people in Massachusetts already have access to health care, so it's they're free to vote it down for everyone else.
Christopher Hitchens, thank you for helping me enlighten everybody about this guy, George Galloway, who's coming to Boston tonight. And I'm hoping that there'll be some protests. I hope there'll be somebody speaking out on behalf of decency.
It would be disgraceful if a person like that was allowed just to be treated with respect and allowed to leave. He should have his words played back to him, and he should have his actions. He should be confronted with his. I'm so sorry, with his proven actions, and with the measures that have already been taken by the UN, by British Parliament, and by our Congress to limit his repellent activities.
Well, we're doing what we can, but unfortunately, for some reason, Massachusetts is terrorist central lately. They never met a terrorist they didn't like. Christopher Hitchens writes for Slate, writes for pretty much everybody. One of my favorite writers in the world today. Thanks so much for joining us. 617-822-1969. I am Michael Graham.
Thank you.